Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 drama The Mustang, a film that is brought to us by the same people that brought us The Horse Whisperer, and Robert Redford is the executive producer here. And this is a film that is directed by, and I hope I don't butcher this name, Laura de Clermont-Tonnerre, and it stars, another name I'm going to struggle with, Matthias Schoenaerts, Jason Mitchell and Bruce Dern. And this is a film that interested me primarily. You may or you may not know that I have talked previously in the past that my wife has a horse. She's always loved horses, so she has a horse that she rides often, looks after and everything. So therefore horses are a big part of our life and our family. So this is a film. When I saw the trailer, I thought the trailer looked really moving, and I showed it to my wife and she wanted to watch this film with me. And this film focuses on a prisoner program in America where essentially there's these Mustang horses that are running wild throughout the countryside, and to keep them under control, many of them are round up and taken to the correctional facilities, the prisons, to be trained up by the prisoners, and then be auctioned off to work for the US government or the military or the police, anything like that. So there's like this 12-week program. They bring these horses in, they tame them, they train them, and then they auction them off. And it's actually a thing. It really exists, and it does talk a bit about that at the beginning of the film. So this film focuses on a prisoner called Roman, who is a violent prisoner, very much a loner, doesn't have an awful lot to say for himself, and he's even failing in the prison system, and he's given like outdoor duties down at the stables, like shoveling horse muck, etc. And he notices a Mustang that has been separated from the others, put in seclusion if you like, and it's almost like it's too wild to be tamed. And he's got a fascination with this horse. He gets an interest with it. He manages to get himself on this program, even though he's a complete and utter rookie. And this film focuses on him and this connection between this wild Mustang and how they both benefit from this relationship between the pair of them. And Roman has an estranged daughter who's pregnant that keeps coming to visit him against his wishes, that he's desperate to connect to, but he has no idea how to. And the way this horse soothes his soul, it helps him build his relationship with his daughter. And that's the general gist of this movie here. Now, this film, I think certainly if you are a fan of horses, for sure, I think you're going to get a lot out of this film, because at times there was a couple of incredibly moving scenes in this film, really moving scenes that really bring a lump to your throat when you start seeing this connection build between this prisoner and this horse. It's quite beautiful at times. It's beautifully shot, is this film. But it's also quite harsh as well in regards to the prison drama, because you get two films in one here. You've got like a prison drama on one side, and then you've got this horse training program on the other. And one side of it is incredibly harsh, and the other side is frustrating initially, the horse side of it, but ultimately very rewarding and fascinating to watch at the same time. So I think this movie succeeds in what it's trying to deliver here, and what it's trying to deliver here is like this drama with like man and this connection to beast and horses that has been there for many centuries and even longer. This connection between humans and horses, and it has been proven how they can soothe people and calm them. There's many, if you look into it, and I know because I've worked with disabilities in the past, that there's many programs out there where people run them to help people with disabilities or mental health issues, and there's programs out there where they can come and connect with horses, and it's very therapeutic. So there's a lot of what this film stands for that makes sense, and I'm really glad that the film got the opportunity to shine the light on this type of program that takes place in the US. And you even get to see at one point in the film how some real life prisoners and their horses, which I thought was really nice. So it felt genuine, it felt real, this film, and it was a really pleasant watch. I don't think it's for everybody. It is a drama. It's not a fast-paced film, but it's a film littered with very good performances. Bruce Dern is outstanding as usual, but he makes a really it's quite hard at first, but he's fair. He actually plays a really good character, and Matthias Schoenaerts, who plays Roman, I think gives a really multi-layered performance here. It's a really emotional performance. It's complex, and I don't know an awful lot of his work. I've looked at his filmography. He's there's an awful lot of films he's done that I haven't seen, but I think this is arguably likely to be one of his strongest performances. So it's definitely worth checking out when you get the opportunity to see this film. It's a really nice watch. It's not a taxing watch, even though there are some brutal scenes when it comes to the prison side of it. But I did enjoy it, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a film definitely worth checking out. It looks good, it's made well, it's well directed, and it's well acted. So I hope you enjoyed this review for the Mustang. Thank you very much for watching, and of course I shall see you next time on Screen Stars.